Hello, I'm Sophiralou and welcome to my channel.
Hello guys and welcome to my Mermay 2018 sketchbook tour. For those who don't know, Mermay is a challenge month in which you draw a mermaid every single day throughout the month of May. Now May tends to be quite a busy month for me. For the last 2 weeks of the month, I'm preparing for a big convention at the end of the month. So I actually participated in Mermay early this year by about a week or so, just so that I would have time to be able to do Mermay and have a zine ready for London as well. It's always May comes to a month where I'm a bit too busy by the end of it, so I'm not able to do Mermay the way I would like to, but I'm really happy I got to participate this year. I'm going to list all the materials I used first, and then I'm going to go have a quick flick through and explain about my ideas and process for Mermay. So for anyone wondering, this is a hobbycraft scrapbook. This is 12 inch by 12 inch. I used this and the toned paper last year and I really enjoyed using it. On the front cover here, this is a ink wash with pencil crayon built on with the Liquitex white ink. I use variation of different mediums in here. There's white gel pen, there's Liquitex acrylic artist ink, there is drawing ink in there, not particularly any brand, I think it's just some Indian ink. The polychromos have been used in here, the Liquitex paint and the Sakura Koi colouring pen, brush pens have been used in here as well. The Artist Loft paint palette, the chalky one, that's been used, as well as Winsor & Newton Pro markers and fine liners as well, and non-specific brands. So there are quite a few different materials that I used in here, and I just really wanted to broaden my horizons and think bigger than last year. So let's start looking through. Some of these pieces are redrawn from pieces last year and re-inspired from last year's work as well. So this one is sort of inspired by like space and galaxy, and I really wanted to reimagine that through this. This piece here, this is a mermaid mother reading to her child. There was a few mistakes in this one, but overall I was really happy with the effect. This is the Artist Loft paint, by the way. You can tell because it's a little bit chalky, but it looks really nice on toned paper, and I do actually recommend it. So some people have asked me, like, why do I use toned paper? And it's because I like to set myself a challenge and try to do something a little bit different. Sometimes when you set yourself a challenge within a challenge for a monthly challenge, you end up pushing your boundaries and doing more and having more to it than you ever have done before. If you saw my last video, which I will link up here, you will recognise this piece as well. I tried to go back and revisit some older pieces to see how I had changed, to see how my style had changed as well. This one was built up with polychromos and Prismacolor, and it's so lovely and bright on the toned paper, and I highly recommend it on toned paper. If you're wondering why I decided yet again to go for toned paper, is because I really enjoyed the effect that it had last year. I thought it was something different and unusual that I had last year that no one else really had, that I saw, and I just thought it was a nice way to approach the challenge without like just working on plain paper. Plus I really wanted to work with different mediums. Some of these pieces are only the polychromos and Prismacolors, and I've never worked with just like pencil before, or limiting myself to only one medium, and I thought that this was a really good time to be able to do that. And for those wondering, yes, I do have Mermay zines available up at my store. I'll leave a link in the description box if you're interested in it as well. Mermay is one of my favourite challenge months, but as I said, it falls in a month where I'm inherently busy. And unfortunately, when you're busy in a challenge month and you really want to participate, you can't sink all your time. Well, I say you can't sink all your time. You can't sink the time that you would like to dedicate to it. So what I tried to do was I tried to keep it fair and do just one mermaid every single day, so that I still was participating in the challenge. I was just doing it a little bit early. And some people will will say, oh, but that's cheating. But I still did a mermaid every single day. I still participated in the challenge. I just did it a little bit early, so that I could reap the benefits of doing that monthly challenge. And it's kind of sad to think that there are a few monthly challenges, but I don't think there's enough. Drawing every day can help stimulate not only your mind, it can help you improve. The more you draw, the faster you get. The faster you get, the quicker your drawings you can get out, the quicker you get your concepts out, and the quicker you can develop your ideas. Monthly challenges are there to insinuate that idea of drawing every single day, because trust me, it is hard to draw every single day. It's not exactly easy, especially if you don't have the time. But I think just even a doodle every single day, because I wanted to do other things alongside Mermay, and I'm glad I got to, because it meant I was able to bring up my videos on time. I know Sketchbook Sundays took a little bit of a dwindle while I was either ill or while I was working on Comic-Con prep, which I am apologetic about, but they are coming and returning back to normal schedule. I really like this one. She's so glittery and shiny. For people asking, no, these original pieces will not be for sale either. I enjoy keeping my books and seeing my progress each year and see if I can improve each year as well. I like to see your progress, and some people always say, oh, but you could sell the originals, and that's not what I'm for. I don't do these challenge months. I do these challenge months to benefit me as an artist, to improve, and that's what I love challenge months for. There is one this month where you get to draw a unicorn every single day. I really wanted to do it, but I have 2 conventions this month, and it's just been a bit too busy for me able to participate. Otherwise, I really would have participated, because that sounds really good. I'm actually thinking of setting a challenge month in August. I've been working on it with my Discord group for the ideas, and so far we've come up with some really good ideas. So watch this space to find out about the monthly challenge that I'll be setting in August, which is going to be summer themed, because I really wanted to do a summer themed piece. Now you guys may recognise this piece, because I actually did this as a video, and I wanted to do this as a video because this is one of the most detailed pieces that I was going to do for Mermay. I really wanted to push the boundaries rather than just drawing a mermaid. I wanted to do something a little open and a little bit more out there than I normally would do. And this one is definitely one of my favourites. This was built up with the Sakura. Oh gosh, there's a cat hair on it. This was built up with these Sakura colouring brush pens, which are really nice to use, and I'm thinking of doing a review on these at some point, because they popped really nice on the coloured paper. Like all this back here, these were the base layers, and then I built up on top with the Prismacolors, and I was really happy with the way that the results of this one came out, and this is possibly one of my favourite pieces from Mermay. And I really want to do more background pieces and work on more background pieces and get better at them, because backgrounds is something that I'm always afraid of doing. I love doing character designs, I love building up character designs, but sometimes I think that if that's all that you're doing, you're not pushing your boundaries and you're not getting better at it. And as scary as it is sometimes to push your boundaries and to do something that you're kind of scared of, it can benefit you if you do them for quite a while and then decide it's not for you. At least you've tried and you've done something that you will eventually benefit from. So, how many of you did take part in Mermay? Mermay, as I said, is always one of my favourite challenge months. I'd be interested to see how many of you took part, and even if you only did a few illustrations in the entire month of May, or if you're thinking of doing it another month instead, you've done a really good job. And if you just didn't have time, that is absolutely fine. Be encouraged to draw what you love and draw what inspires you and what you want to do. This is my fancy octopus drawing. I actually built this up a little bit with puffy paint, which was interesting. I just wanted to do something to see if I could make that tail slightly iridescent and almost 3D a little bit. Really enjoyed this. It's so cute. I mean, if anyone does want to take part in a monthly challenge but they don't have time in that month, that's fine. Just try it another month. You're not a failure in any way, shape or form. You are doing what is right for you. May can be quite a challenging month because there are exams for people. People are finishing schools. Work tends to get a little bit hectic during the May period, or convention season gets hectic during that period. Deadlines, this, that and the other, and I completely understand that. It's okay either way. Just do you and love what you do, and that's all that really matters, really. I like this one. It's a yin and yang. So as I said, if you are interested in the zine, there are the pre-orders have closed up on my store, but there are still zines available if you are interested in checking that out. I love this design. I actually had this design a few years ago for when I was working on my comic Jelly Bean, and I never got to bring this idea to reality, and the whole idea is that they are sirens of the sea. They look beautiful, but they're just deadly because they're based on the Portuguese man of war jellyfish. This is another redo from last year. It's just an ink wash with white gel pen and white acrylic artist ink built up on top. And this was the final illustration I did for Mermay. I just wanted to keep it simple and just have it being like fine, a little tube with like built up layers of the polychromos pencils and Prismacolors, which work really well together, and I had a lot of fun. And then there's just some quick doodles I had at the end for like little concepts, ideas, what I wanted to do and anything like that. And that is my Mermay book. I really loved participating in Mermay this year. As I said, it's one of my favourite challenge months, and if you guys took part, please tag me in what you did. I'd love to see what you did. I have a whole Discord group if you want to check the link out down below, where we share our ideas and monthly challenge ideas every single time. And I hope you guys have enjoyed this tour of my Mermay 2018 sketchbook. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Maybe like, comment, subscribe if you're new to this channel. Comment down below if you participated in Mermay, or what's your favourite challenge month. And hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and as always folks, stay creative. Bye!